Hi guys, good day to everyone on my social media page. My name is Melissa Noel, and approximately 1 year ago, I was weighing 229 pounds. At the time, I had elevated cortisol. I had an elevated protruding stomach, which most likely had visceral fat in it. I had a protruding neck fat, which had submental with hormonal fat, a bit of not only hormones, but a bit of subcutaneous fat within there. I decided to make a lifestyle change by going on a weight loss journey. And not only going on a journey, but incorporating this said weight loss into my lifestyle. Cortisol. Reducing the levels of cortisol is very much imperative in having and living a healthy life. Weight loss. Calorie out and calorie in. Weight gain, calorie in, calorie out. When you eat especially carbs, glucose levels elevates 1 to 2 hours. The pancreas releases insulin. Insulin acts as a key. The cells acts as locks. So the insulin, which is the key, opens the cell. And glucose leaves the blood and enters into the cell and changes state into ATP as energy. It also changes state as glycogen, which enters into the muscles and the liver. If insulin is working poorly and the cells are not working efficiently, glucose then stays in the blood. The glucose levels increases, the insulin levels increases, and fat storage increases in the body. What increases the insulin levels? Sometimes a poor diet can cause this. Sometimes an increased cortisol levels increase insulin. Now, therefore, it is very much imperative to be conscientious of the foods that you eat, incorporating fruits and vegetables into your diet, and incorporating walking or some form of exercise, at least 1 to 2 miles in walking, or at least lifting some type of weight so that you can reduce the cortisol in your body. The liver. The LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, the low density lipoprotein carries cholesterol from the liver into the blood tissue, which is connected to the cardiovascular. The HDL, which is the good cholesterol, the high density lipoprotein removes cholesterol from the blood tissue that is connected to the cardiovascular and carries it back to the liver. It is very much imperative to know that each organ in your body work collectively, interchangeably. It works hand in hand, and understanding that if the LDL, the lower density lipoprotein, the bad cholesterol, stays in the blood tissue that is connected to the heart. If it stays over a long period of time, what happens, plaque will build up around the heart, narrowing the arteries, which can cause susceptibility to cardiovascular diseases and even a stroke. It is imperative to understand how the body works. Understanding that elevated insulin levels over a long period of time, where the insulin is working poorly, the cells which acts as lock is not working efficiently, and glucose is staying in the blood over a certain period of time, can cause the body to go into a state of insulin resistance. When the body is in that state of insulin resistant, weight gain is the result. And if the body stays in a state of insulin resistant over a period of time, then the body will go into a state of being diagnosed with pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes. It is very much imperative to take care of your body. Health is wealth. Understanding how the body works, Understanding that there are certain factors that can contribute to weight gain. Not only hormonal changes, which is cortisol, elevated cortisol, but also the consumption of bad foods, processed foods, fast foods. But understanding that incorporating fruits and vegetables in your diet will allow your body to sustain, not only sustain a healthy lifestyle, but also for your body to able to gain and access nutrients that will work in a positive manner. I am here this morning to encourage you to lower your cortisol levels, as having high cortisol can cause elevated insulin. It can also cause the insulin to work poorly. It can also cause the cells to not work efficiently, and it can also cause a negative effect of glucose staying and remaining in the blood, causing high glucose, high insulin, and high increase of fat. So get up today and walk. Walk at least 2 to 3 miles. If you can't walk 2 to 3 miles, walk at least 1 to 2 miles. Do a bit of weightlifting. You don't have to lift heavy. You can lift light. Understanding how the body works so that your body can remain in insulin sensitivity, whereas you will be able to lose weight. You will able to remain in your metabolism will able to regulate properly. So you can do things like reading, meditation, praying, walking, doing things that will benefit and allow your cortisol to be in a regulated state. Right now I'm off to the gym. I am so happy that I was able not only to lose weight, but I was able to see results in my body. Right? Health is wealth. Get up, get and get fit. Get up, get and get fit. Approximately 1 year ago, at 229 pounds, a protruding neck fat, protruding stomach. When the stomach is protruding, most likely, the visceral fat is there. And the visceral fat not only lies beneath the stomach, but it lies beneath the vital organs of the body. The heart, the liver. And if the visceral fat stays there, it can cause the body to be susceptible into being diagnosed with cardiovascular diseases and also diabetes. Understanding that if the body is in a state of insulin resistant, the fat percentage and weight gain is likely to happen, and it will increase, and it will make your body, it will make it so difficult and challenging just to lose weight. But allow your body to be in insulin sensitivity, whereas you can able to lose weight, your body will be in a healthy state. The insulin that is released from the pancreas can now work efficiently as the key to open the cells, unlock those cells that are locked, and the glucose now can leave the blood, after it had rises from eating carbs 1 to 2 hours. It can leave the blood and now enter into the cells efficiently, changing its form into ATP energy and also changing its form to glycogen, which enters into the muscles and the liver. Understanding the key concepts, understanding factors that can contribute to weight gain. Cortisol. Lower your cortisol today. Lower the LDL, the lower density lipoprotein, which is very bad for you. Lower that so that you can live a healthy lifestyle. Because having the LDL, which carries from the liver into the bloodstream, that is connected to the cardiovascular, if it stays like that over a period of time, it can cause plaque to build up around the heart, causing the narrowing of the arteries. Okay, so get up, get and get fit. Health is wealth. I am off to work out now. You guys have a beautiful day, and bye.